don't know how my stream's gonna do. It's decompressing. Okay, we're live. Here, let me put on my ears. I sent out a few messages that I'm streaming. I don't know if anybody will watch it. Usually they don't. Okay, here's some Cyberpunk. Ooh, my computer's getting really hot. It may crash. I don't have the AC on. So here's some Cyberpunk. How do I get to the inventory on this? Oops. Oops, we made a mistake. Oops, we crashed. Oops. Let me click this over here. Cyberpunk. Oops, she crashed. Let me turn this. I'm trying to, why is that? I've got so many windows open. I've got 4 monitors and a lot of windows open. Okay. Oh, I need to open up a YouTube chat. Let me do that. Live. Pop out chat. Hello. Hello from... I don't know if my name's Indigoblades or Chucky Chuck. Okay, there we're going. Now we're driving our car. We're driving our motorcycle. How to open the menu? What button opens the menu? Should we just start pressing them? I know what button on the mouse does. So there's my character. She's highly modded. Her whole outfit's a mod. And she's got... her cybernetics are... she has lots of that cyberdeck stuff. Okay. I'm getting some feedback. Because I didn't... sorry about that. I forgot to mute it when I was live. Okay, let's make that window smaller. There's the pop-out chat, so I can kind of monitor that. Okay. Alt-tab, back to Cyberpunk. Yeah, there's my cybernetics. Which one's the menu on this? This button here, okay. Ooh, we got a little bit. Can't see where I'm going, huh? Where'd my bike go? I use a controller when I ride the motorcycle or drive cars, but I use a mouse and keyboard when I'm... It's hard to do a wheelie and work your view. Okay, we've got a big turn coming up. Anyway, I'm trying to do some testing today. I just got new internet connection. I got fiber optics. Let me check how I think my voice is good. I don't know if the game's too loud compared to my voice or not. Probably might want to turn that down a hair. Sorry, I was gonna go to OBS and turn down the game volume just a hair. Yeah. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I was just kind of planning on just running through all the games I got running now. A lot of them aren't working right. Where'd my motorcycle go? Where'd it go? Let's look on the map. It's not there. What is that? B? We'll get that one. So we'll play this for a couple seconds. I'm curious how the quality of my stream. It looks okay over here. Takes me a second to get on it with the controller. I'm not used to working the menus with a controller. And I think I'm on ultra settings. I don't know if I have ray tracing turned on or not. Oh, we crashed again. Vehicles are very hard to control in this game. I played what, Saints Row. The vehicles were very easy to control in that. With keyboard and mouse, or I think either keyboard. I think I played it both on PlayStation, and I played it on PC. I like motorcycles in this game better than cars because they can just squeeze in between traffic. And my controller, it's still not, it doesn't feel analog. I just touch it either way to move back and forth. We may start up a new game in a second here. We could look for some sort of robbery thing to... Ooh, we're about to hit a pedestrian. Oh, we did. We got... Uh-oh, I better get them. They're coming for me now. I hadn't died in a while, but probably now that I have an audience, I will. Okay, so we need to find a place with no police here to hide out. I don't see any police over here. Yeah, I think it's already called off, the disturbance. The car, they have some sort of auto skid correction that messes you up. You can't skid out and do a 180. It stops at 90 degrees. I'll slam on the brakes and turn. See how it corrects back? So you have to, if you want to turn around at the right speed, you can go all the way around, but you can do this and then hold both forward and reverse and spin the back around and then let go of the brake. That's about the only way you can do curves. It doesn't do... I don't know why they did that. That auto skid protection. It's really bad. Anyway, that's it. So how's my stream camera look? It's a little far to the... Need to be more over here. See if I can fix that a little bit. So I have my screen reversed. So how would it fix that? We'll just move it one way and see if it fixes it. There. I think that's a little bit better. I still think it's too far over here. There, I think that's better. There. Okay. Yeah, that's better. It's because I changed a whole bunch of settings in OBS, and so I don't know how this is going to work. The last stream I did, I forgot to switch my sound to headphones, but didn't seem to mess it up. I would have thought I would have got a whole bunch of how do we get off our bike? Oh, I died before I could get off. Huh. Hadn't saved in a while. Well, that wasn't very nice of them. I should have got off further away, I guess. We're gonna have to teach them a lesson. So I should have. I don't remember the buttons to get on and off. I hadn't played this game in forever. Which buttons get off? Get off is B. I think tab is the, yeah. How do I don't know how to make her run. What buttons heal? He's dead. How's my healing going? Which one's crouch? This is crouch. That crouch? Oh, I got police after me. How do I run? How do I switch weapons? Oh, there's more police. So I need to hide somewhere. Somewhere I have a camo unit. What button is it? G? Yeah. I should save that for if I need it, but so when those stars on the upper right go down, I think this is on hard setting. Let's see, we'll go up here. Thought I saw some stairs going up there, but I didn't. Is that an alleyway? See if we can get a better weapon. How do I switch weapons? 5? Yeah, that's the weapon I want. R's reload. Okay. And the threat has gone away. I'm not very used to playing this stuff. Here's the car. Oh, there's some thugs. What is melee? Oh, I got a grenade in the air. Short circuit him. And when I get, I'm gonna have to heal right away. Barely made it to that one. Must be on hard level. Oh, I hit F. Oh, she didn't have her. Yeah, is that a? It should be a heat weapon. Ying Long. What's it do? I don't think that's a gun I want. That's a shock damage. Yeah, I should have been on this weapon. What? Yeah, I should have been on that weapon. That's why they weren't exploding when it... Oh, I shot a civilian. Oops. I could do one of these get-in missions, but I don't really feel like doing it. I think that's enough Cyberpunk for today. Let's see. I wonder if I should move my camera up a little bit. Will it go up? There, I like that better. Okay. So that's Cyberpunk. Now we'll do BDO. I'm just going to do a lot of games today. And my temperatures, my water is pretty hot at 41 degrees C. My below 70. My GPU's below. I'm using my GPU to I'm using my GPU to render with OBS. Okay, so we'll just show a little BDO for a second. I'll just refresh my Fisher. Okay, let's see. Anybody? No one in the audience. How many viewers does it show? Someone's watching. It's probably me. And I'm getting text in. Let's see what they are. It's just okay. So BDO should be over here. Oh, that's my picture from Oblivion Remaster. That's my character. This girl's been fishing in the back. Oh gosh, I got that ring. Oh yes, yes. Oh, this. There's something called a Mano score in this. Maximum you can get is 3,000, and my fishing's 2454, but it's about to go up to 2,500. And this ring was 131 billion. So should I sell another one, or no? I think I'm just going to take the fishing money. Purchase status. Oh yeah, baby. And I'm halfway to buying another one if I don't. And I'll get 20 billion back. Collect. Okay. So no Valencia Mills, we'll reorder those. We could probably do our farm real quick. Just a little quick BDO. Okay, we'll stop her fishing. She's auto fishing, but I always mess this up. I'll tell you why. DSWA. I didn't mess it up, but I use an Azeron keypad, and it's got a thumb switch that I move forward and back with. Where's that thing? Yeah, it's got it like on a PlayStation. My thumb, there's a hat above it. Like my thumb has access to a D-pad, but it's just digital. I push it forward with my thumb to go forward, back to go back. So I don't get as precise of stuff as I would with a normal keyboard and mouse. So it makes it hard to hit that WAS. I can do it fine on the key. The mini game is you hit space according to that thing, and then you have to hit WASD at the right pretty fast. And sometimes with that D-pad, when it gets sometimes W's or A's or D's, and sometimes A's or D's or forward or back. So it just is what it is. But it allows me to access all the keyboards on a keyboard. That's a good thing. Oh, I should have sold that. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time in here. But that was running in the background. She was fishing while we were playing Cyberpunk. And I was streaming it. And my temps are all good. Like right now my GPU's gone down to 51 degrees, and it's also rendering this. It's rendering a screen, and I got a YouTube over here. Welcome to chat, remember. Hello. I don't see. Okay. How do I get this? Gosh, YouTube's so stupid. I don't want to look at the advertisement. How do I get rid of those advertisements? I mean, I would have showed the chat if that was true. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, order more of these. Because every day I turn in cooking, so I have to make about two $53 million orders. And so, yeah, so my cooking gets me, I get 300 million, and I have to buy about 100 million of stuff to cook, of meals to turn in. I don't actually cook them, I just turn them in. Okay, so I didn't really have to stop. Well, I did to change your clothes. So there's that ring. So I think I'm just gonna take this one off. This one has a Mano score of, I don't know how to show them both. In the middle of that, I don't know how to show that, but in the middle, as you read down, it says Life XP, then it says All Life Skill Mastery 65. That one's got 65 Mastery, and this one's got 90 Mastery. The one I took off, no, and this one has 125. So 65 from 125 is about 60. So now my Mano score, which was around 2550, it's now, oh, what happened to my stream? It was blinking. I hope my stream didn't mess up. Now my Mano score is, it should have gone, yeah, it went up from 2450 to 2500. So let's go do our farm real quick. I'll just have to watch this stream and see how it looks. But hopefully we get a good quality video, and I'll change my pets. You have different sets of pets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was fishing with 2. Yeah, has lots of fishing buffs, and then I do my farming because I got the hedgehog out there, and these are life skill buffs. If I was going to be grinding, I would do something else, but it's just, so I'll switch over to the fishing, do that chore real quick, then I'll get her back fishing. So we've done BDO and Cyberpunk, and this is only going to take a minute, and then we'll do Oblivion Remastered. Try DCS. If I try DCS or Skyrim, I may not be able to get them to work. I hadn't played them in a while. And the last time I tried Skyrim, it wasn't working. Maybe I could go back to an old save and get it to work. Maybe I ought to be careful with that. So I have to replant 10 crops. So I just go in a circle. I can either breed them, which gives me more stuff to plant, or I can take the fruits off it, which gives me stuff to sell on the market. And the breeding also fills up something I can turn in to get contribution points, and then contribution points determine how many cooking boxes I can turn in. So I'd like to breed. These are what I get when I breed it, and that's the product from it. But when I get lots of these, I can turn it in for contribution points. This doesn't take too long. Okay, I've got one of those little bowl things. There it is. So my pets will pick that up. Now we will replant our crops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could run up there to her to turn in for the contribution, but I don't have to do it this second, so it doesn't matter. So I'll just put my things on the market, put my stuff away. This goes in Velia, this goes in Velia, this goes in Serendia. I have certain places where I put everything just to keep from, and then we'll switch back to the old pets. See, these are my pets now, but I'll switch them. I don't have to bring that up. I just have them bound to my keyboard thing. You hear it ding? It switched the pets. Okay, so now we'll go back to that other character. Get fishing. I make about 1.5. Oh, about 1.5 right now. I'd say about 1 to 3 billion a day fishing. I had some pay-to-win rod that lasted me 5 months, but it's gone now. But it got my fishing. It buffed my fishing a lot. Sometimes it'll catch 2 or 3 fish is the main thing. And I think it upped my mana score too. But I'm not going to go into all the details of that. But so usually before I put that rod out, I check everything. But this thing keeps my life buffs going. Want to check that. That makes sure I don't catch. Oh yeah, I better not get too involved with this stream, because I got I'll make 4 times as much as that. 4 times as much as a 920 you see at the bottom. It's 920 million. So it's almost a billion. And in 4 hours, I need to deliver that fish so it's at 100% value, because this is worth 920 million. This is worth 16 million. These are 8. Basically getting those is where I get most of my money. You get one of these every 3 to 6 weeks. I don't know. I've gotten 2 in 3 weeks, and I've gone 6 weeks without getting one. So they're pretty rare. So anyway, with a higher mana score, I'll show this real quick. Those fish I showed you that were red max value fish, I've got a 5.63 chance of catching prize fish. I think I've got 0.63 over. I think everybody has a 5% chance, but I can't remember how it works. But when I get my Manos up, I've got on order. Well, see, I could have sold. I took off this. They give everybody this in the game. This is a free item. So I took, that was backup, and I upgraded this from try. This one's 90 Mano score. This one's 120, so I got 35 Mano score out of that. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of them upgraded. I had Tet. I'm calling them Manos, but they're actually Prion. The old thing was Manos, and I had Tet Manos, which is Roman numeral 4. And when they converted to Prion, they were 3. But if I'll look at the market, this is how much those things are. Purchase favorites. We'll just go with a Prion necklace. So I think that free one I took off, it's got a Manos score of about 75. You see that on the middle of the page. And then let's see if this will work. No, it doesn't. Maybe. No, it won't let me give away to keep the window up. If I was to get I did try to order some of these, but I just couldn't. The orders weren't filling. I mean, the one I ordered, there's only been, I was the 11th sale, and they came out last fall. I tried to order one of these, but no, not a try. The Ox seemed to be selling, but okay, there's been 2 on that. But if we look at rings, Manos, earrings at SEP level, there had been no one sold one yet. So I had to order in. They've gone up. I had to order in for 155 million, but I just took it down and said I'm going to get everything to be Roman numeral 7, except for the last piece, maybe the belt. And then the belt, I'll start going to Roman numeral 8. And that'll give me 200 mastery. And then I'll start replacing model 8. But, so that's my life skill. And then, and I have processing clothes and cooking clothes and all sorts of stuff on my life skill. And then on my, I have to brag about it. My main fighter has 432 DP and 347 AP. I'm just about at soft cap because these two are TET. It doesn't say it, but they're TET. Oh, the dots. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 dots. These two have 3 dots. It takes a lot. It takes billions to get. Well, those rings cost me over 100 billion, but it probably cost me, I think it cost 75k crons. 50 to 75k crons with a big fail stack would take that from try to see, that one's worth 50 billion, but that's worth 200 billion. Yeah. So it's got to cost 150 billion to take. So those, when I take that to and then pin the 5, if it had 5 dots, the pin item is like a 0.000%. It's like a 0.01% chance. And the way the fail stack formula works is an approximation. Just if you had a 200 fail stack, that means you failed 200 times in a row enchanting something. You can multiply 20. It's actually 21, but we'll just say we'll just divide by 10, make it easy. You take 200 divided by 10 and multiply that by the base rate. So I think the base rate on taking one of these to that, see, I got that one all the way because it's a necklace. It's worth 2. And I got that one piece to 9, but these 3 pieces are at 8. And this piece is at 7. So all I had to do, when these 2 are done, they're at soft cap. I consider 9 soft cap for these. And I'm not going to bring up, but I bet it's about 0.15%. So we take a 250 stack. We could say, to make our math easy, we'll say 250 is 25. 25 times 0.15, that made 1.5. 1.5 times 5 is, it's about a 7. That's about a 7 or 8% chance, and you have to use a bunch of crons. About 1,500 crons a try, maybe 2,000. Crons are worth 3 million a piece, so 3,000, so 1,000 crons is 3 billion. And so every try would be 9 billion. Plus you need these other stones that are about, probably need 15 of them. So you can add another 1.5. So it's about 10 billion a try, and you probably have to try 10 times. So it's going to be about 100 billion to take all these to TET. And I'm at 347. There's one more bracket where I get +3 hidden AP. I don't know how to show that, but yeah, I can't do that. I have to be on the character to show that, but there's something called hidden AP, and you get 3 from something like 342 to 347, and then from 348, no, I have to hit from 347 to add 4, 351, you get 3 hidden AP, and then when you hit 352, you get 3 more hidden AP, and after that, it's only going to be 2 hidden APs. So I just decided to quit working on my equipment until I'm going to work on my life skill equipment. And because the life skill equipment will bring me in more money. I don't grind enough for this to bring in equipment. So that's pretty much my game. And so I have to upgrade this, and they're just 1 AP. And then this, take this to 8. And it's about the same. It's a little harder chance than these, but these are going for 9. This is going for 8. But both of them are going to be $100 billion by the time I'm done with it. And then most of your cost is in crons. So I said those crons are 3 billion. You can order them off the market for 2 billion, and I keep an order going for, I say cron stones, but if this order goes through, I just went to the other day. See in purple it says 993 crons. So that was 2 billion, 2.2 billion, and it's about 1,000 crons. It's a hair less. So you can buy the crons from a vendor for 1,000 for 3 billion, or you can buy these for 2.2 billion. Or the retail price of a cron is you can buy one of these outfits, which is about 1,000 crons, for $34. Probably get, I mean, sometimes when they're 50% off, and there's another way to, I can get that. Sometimes you can buy your pearls, like, I'll just explain it here. These pearl boxes are, it's $100 for about 11.5 pearls. A premium outfit is, which is what I got on order there. The base price is 34 of those, so that's about $34, maybe 33. But a few times a year, and they give away some crons, but a few times a year, they'll have pearl box specials, like $100 of pearls will get you 2 boxes. So that puts that outfit at half price. And then they're always running specials. So we're at half price now. They're always running specials that are, where's one? Hot event sale. I guess they're not right now. Okay, here's one. 45% off. So you can usually get 50% off and get your pearls 2 for 1. And right now they're running some sort of, I think it's over with, but they were running something that when you spent so many pearls, you got, so you might be able to get that outfit that was $33 down to $7. But it's just 1,000 crons, you know. I mean, if you were going to buy them, 50,000 times 7, I mean, 50 times 7, that's $350. Yeah, even at discount. So, you know, if you were going to buy all your crons, it'd be hard to do. And that was at 20%. If you buy your pearls for half, you buy your outfits for half. And you can probably get it even further down. I've seen things where other things come into play. Like if I buy this, I get some bonus thing that gives me something else. They had these rolly boxes where if I would get I was using 50% off here and seeing how much, and the rolly boxes were about 2 times better. So I may have been getting them for more like $3, which would be about, still that's $175 for 1,000 crons. Did I say, no, it's for 50,000 crons, yeah, which is what the stage I'm at. I mean, at earlier stages, you could probably bring something up for 10K crons, which if you're getting your crons for your 1,000 crons for $2 or $3. That would be, just say $3. 3 times 10, that'd be $30. But I'm now at the stage where you can multiply that times 5, you know, 150. So it's getting pretty. So what I do is I spend about 100 or 200 at Christmas and about 100 or 200 at my birthday when they have lots of specials and they give away a lot of free crons. And when I had a job, I spent $100 a month. But now I'm retired, so I don't do that. But anyway, so that's that. So that's kind of, right now everybody's quitting BDO, so the economy's kind of messed up. I got 34 billion in the bank, and now I could have, instead of replacing this ring, I could have sold this on the market for 20 billion, but I think I'm going to wait because I got a bigger gain there, and it got me. The brackets on these manos are, it's a 50 bracket. Every so right now I'm at 25.14. If I was to get above 25.50, I'd get an advantage. Every 50, like at 25.50, 26. The max used to be 2,000. About 4 months ago, they changed it and introduced these new accessories. So the max is now, it's now 3,000, but the gains get smaller as you go up. But on the other hand, you know, I make about 500 million a day doing odd things, just logging in, doing that farm you saw, turning in my cooking stuff, get my daily rewards. Takes me about 20 minutes to do that, and then I leave it fishing all day. And this farm you saw me do, it's 7% done. I do about 3 or 4 times a day. It takes me 2 minutes. So that's my BDO game. So now we're going to put it in the background. Let's make sure. Okay, I checked that. I checked my pets. They're good. I got lots of foods over here. That's running. So I'm going to put this in the background. And it's now, she's just fishing. It's running in my tray. So it's not really, you know, it's not really doing anything. So there, I wonder if I could start up DCS. I haven't done that so long. I will probably start up, see, that's the video icon. We'll probably start up Oblivion Remastered. I just reached, a big milestone on it. So let's see. I don't know why I have it, but I do have my head reversed on this. So if I move to the left, or do I have it reversed? I think I have it reversed. Pretty sure, yeah, I have it reversed. I don't know why I reversed it, but I did. I had some good reason to do it. I could try to start up Skyrim, but I could only get a beginning character to work in Skyrim. So I'm now playing, I talked to my son a while back, and I said, Adept's too easy. That's the middle level, skill level. I think below that is novice and beginner. Above that is expert and master. And I was finding that master was too hard. I've got some mods for this. I've got I can't really show you the character. Well, I could, but But yeah, I could. But I've got some mods going. I've already saved this, so I think I can show that to you. We'll just do a quick save. And then we'll delete that one when we do it. I don't think that would matter. Anyway, I've got the elven armor. The glass armor is modded. The normal glass armor to have some chainmail here, and I think it'd have more glass around here. And then the normal underwear is white. I think her face is a little bit smoother complexion. I think I have a mod for that. And then that hair is a mod. So I could show that. But and then I have when I fight something, we'll go fight something. I hadn't done any mods that make the game less difficult. I've got all my mods are really appearance mods. I don't even think I've got any menu. The game's too new to have like most Bethesda games, their UI so bad people come out with better UIs. I don't even have that. Oh yeah, we got people. I could kill them with bow. They'll be too easy without bow. I mean, I could just go up. Okay, we'll get her magicka up. We'll kill him with that. We'll buff our Daedra. Did it buff? Yeah. Oh no, I got the wrong spell over there. Fortify other. Fortify other should be on 6. And then what I have on 7. Oh, I didn't encumbrance thing, so I didn't get any. We'll do this. 7. We'll hit 6. There. So that thing will kill that. This is on expert level. And then I have this spell. And then just to be fun, we'll switch the bow here. Cause I could kill her in 2 shots without the bow. Switch to that. Even that just about killed him. Yeah, that killed him. So, well, that's just bandits. They're normally not that tough. I don't really feel like selling that stuff. Oh, but she's max level, but I mean, I've quit leveling her at 38, but her skills are. Where's that other bandit? Where'd he die? That's. Yeah, I took that from that one. Somewhere there's another bandit here. Oh, watch this. She can That's at max. Oh, that's at jumping 75. I think you can jump on water. But I'm not as good at with the bow. Usually I have to shoot them more to get. And then I got my armor maxed. So it doesn't take me repair hammers no longer. So my max armor is 125. So I used up a little bit of I have this thing here. She's got sandals on. She doesn't have armor on her hands. So her armor's 46, but my trickle heal, first it makes them invisible. It gives them 4 armor. I have a different one that gives them more armor, but I'm not using it here. Where'd that other guy go? Oh, here he is. What's he got? There's my glass arrows back. Nothing worth taking. So I saw this build. Basically the way magic works is you got something called ramping. I'll see if I can explain it. Okay, that one, I put paralyze on that one. You don't have to put that on it, but you can. I mean, it may make the game, I don't think so, but not on master level. But some people might think it makes the game too easy. But weakness to magic affects all magic. So my next magic, if my next magic did 20 damage, you'd do 40. And then you do ramp 1, and it'll do weakness to shock for 10 seconds. And then it'll do weakness to magic for 10 seconds. So that's probably, after I did that one spell, I think we got 300% going now. And then ramp 2, that'll put in another, every second it puts in 100. So I know this magic will stack. I'm not sure this shock stacks. And then, so we're probably getting 8x multipliers on the damage. And then my weapon, that AoE bow has, see, it's doing 11 points of damage, so it's doing 22 points of damage. But you multiply that times, and I got also every shot with the bow would put in, it says doing 10x damage. It would put in 110 damage. If I was to use my sword, see, I put 15 points of damage in that, and I put another weakness to shock and weakness to magic on it, so I could just keep hitting them with that. The bow, I didn't put that on it. I was watching someone's guide and did what he did on the guide, so he just put the damage on the bow, and then he uses his ramps. And I've got a dagger. She can use. I wanted to use a longsword, but it attacks like half as fast, and it's only got like 10% more damage or 15% more, and most of my damage isn't being done by the weapons. It's being done by the and then I have a Daedric sword, and then you have to keep these things enchanted. So that's about full. That's down a little bit. That's down a little bit. I need to use that right there for that bow. I filled that up. So she just goes and runs around. And then if I put on if I take those shoes off, which are just cosmetic, and I put some boots on, her armor's now armor cap. So that's why I put so little. She wasn't at armor cap before, but I don't even need to do anything. See, I can paralyze one of those deers. I don't want to kill it because it's just going to use up soul gem. I ought to carry a dagger. Do I have one? Or did I put it away? I think I have a Daedric dagger. We'll just carry that. It doesn't have any enchantment. Yeah, we'll fight this wolf though. killed the wolf. And then and she's got on, now this is probably cheesing the game a little bit, but she's a Breton. So she's got 50% resistance to magicka. So that ring gives her 50, so she can't be hit by magicka now. And she reflects 35% of the spells, and that reflects, so I'm reflecting 45% of the spells, and then if they do hit me, they can't damage me. And then the damage that things put on me, I'm reflecting 10% of that. I mean, I probably have to do. So that's my character. So that mundane ring is kind of cheesy. If I really have a hard fight, I can do this. I can drink 2 health pots. Switch to this. And now my magicka goes down. And then put out that. And then strengthen that. We'll see if his damage to me reflects back on him. He doesn't even know where I am. We'll see if his health starts going down as he hits me. No, it's not. Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, his health went down a little bit with that hit. I also have invisibility after you can use chameleon where when you do something you don't lose your invisibility. It's harder to get. Let's put some sort of soul thing on. I won't want to capture a soul. We'll tank it. Should be dying soon. I don't think I captured this. I'm going to switch to weapon I can capture a soul with, because that's a big one that I want to. Does this one have a soul trap? Well, I know the bow does. There, I captured a soul, and so that should fill up the Azura Star. Yeah, but everything's pretty full now, so I'm not gonna use that, but I can repair my armor. So these things start out at 125, so we did a little bit of damage. But I think I'll put the shoes on that don't give me any armor so we can have a little bit of challenge. And I really don't like, I tried his bow build, I don't like it. It seems to, maybe I'll like the AO. I did a single target, and if you miss a single target, you have to get out those things. You only have 7 seconds to put 3 spells on him. Well, you have about 10 seconds to put 3 spells on them, then probably shoot 2 arrows into them. So if something messes you up or you forget what keys or what, or then it's kind of hard. So we're streaming. I changed it so we're running 3 things on our processor now. 4. I got a YouTube video going of me. We got BDO running in the background. We got OBS going. And OBS is using my graphics card to do some of the rendering. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know how much load that is. I think most games I'm CPU bound, not graphics bound. Okay. My sister says she can't speak, which is fine. I just told her she doesn't know. I sent a message to my sister I'm streaming. And she doesn't really know what it is, so she'd probably have to call me and me tell her. I sent her the message with my YouTube account name, said I'm streaming on YouTube, so any gamer could probably figure out. Open up YouTube, hit live, or open up YouTube, search for that username, hit live, and open up their stream. But so my acrobatics hit 100 yesterday. Oh, there's a. We'll get that dagger out and beat him up. He's too easy, and I don't want to capture. He's a greater soul. I think I will capture his soul. Yeah. It should just take 1 hit to kill him. See. This ramps up my magicka. This busts me. This paralyzes him. This gives him weakness to shock. Weakness to shock again. 1, 2, 3. He's dead. I probably didn't even need to hit him the 3rd time. And I captured a greater soul. Oh, it gives like reduced damage with falling, but she already doesn't get much damage when she falls. If I summon my Daedra, I'll ramp my magic up. I've got willpower bust now. So my willpower is 290, above 100. My magicka is 859 with 2 busts. Both of them, I have 2 spells. Okay, that's my heal one. I just put a small shield on that one because I don't really need it. I probably should make one with a bigger shield because when she's with bows, her armor is about 40%, so she could probably use some armor max on it. But I'm giving, for 17 seconds, I'll be restoring health. I don't need to hit that as often as I've been hitting it. Give me 100 points of magicka. Oh yeah, that's my heal, and it put a small shield on me. And I'd probably be putting some resist magic on it if I wasn't wearing that 1 ring. Okay, so, and that's a smaller one. That's one I used before. Yeah, I used to put 35% shield and 38% resist magic. I could use that to make the game. Well, I don't need to resist magicka. It'd just be using up. Okay, so this one. Oh, summon Daedra. Yeah, it bumps my magic and willpower, so that was 100 of that. And my spells are 95% effective because I got armor on. So that boosted my magicka from up to 195. It summons a Daedra for 30 seconds, and it makes me invisible for 5 seconds. It gives me time to think. And so I do that one. and then then I can do fortify other. I don't know why I put, no, that's a different one. Fortify other. It gives him a shield of 40%. I think a Daedroth starts with a 20% armor. And not a shield, but armor. So that'd give him 60 armor. He would resist 70% of all magic. And he's going to be, for 28 seconds, he's going to be healing. And then, I don't know why I put that fortify. And he gets more health. And then it makes me invisible for 25 seconds. So it gives me time to breathe after I do that. And then I can do I have touch spells that they're kind of harder to find. But they're basically doing the same thing. I got to paralyze, 1 ramp, 2 ramps. I think my touch spells, I have a paralyze and weaken. It's paralyzing them for a second. It just makes them fall down. Absorb some magicka. Oh, okay. Weakness to shock, weakness to magic, 100%. And then I have a ramp shock, AoE. Yeah, that one's AoE. Shock damage on touch. It gives a little shock off that other one. Weakness to shock, weakness to magicka, and then I made a lump. But this one's so weak, it doesn't do much. I should have put more a shock ramp target. 30 points of shock damage. Well, that's a pretty big shock, but oh, it's only 1 second. Weakness to shock, 1 second. Weakness to magicka, 1 second. Yeah, so that's really not the best spell. I found it's not that effective. So, anyway. So unless she's hitting some really hard enemies, just gotten her to beat. And, oh yeah, this is where, oh, is that an Oblivion gate? We can go in and do it. Yeah. Okay. I want, let's save here. Okay, I'll get to show it off. Let's see if we want to, these are harder. I may put her in her boots. Yeah, she'll have full armor cap then. Drink a couple of pots. Oh, and I've got enough weight, and okay, so I've cheesed two things. I'm using the duping glitch, so I carry a ton of restore magicka potions and restore health. Usually I go in with 250 when I'm going to fight everybody. So I just do that after, because there's a long wait when I do my magicka ramp up, and I'll drink a couple of those. So duping these is a glitch I'm choosing. And you would never get this many 50 magicka. Like this has got 4 to 5 magicka 50. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I've got 250 higher magicka. Minus 45 times, yeah, maybe it's less effective, but anyway. My magicka pool should be, oh, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those on. That's 300. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I counted 6. 6. So I've got 6 of those, and those rings right there for defense. So I've got, yeah, normal magic's 300. But I think a normal would be more like 250. My Breton took a sign to get 50 magicka. I don't know what the traits for Breton are. Show. It doesn't really tell what their traits are, but I think they get 50 resistance to magicka. And they may or may not get 50 magicka, where a high elf would get 100 magicka. So, I made up a class, a custom class. So anyway, so let's find the tallest tower. It looks like that one. Is that the tallest tower? We have to find a way into it. We may have to cross over into it from over here. No? Or is that one taller than this one? Yeah, I think we have to cross over into this one from this one maybe. How do I get in this one? I don't know. Ooh, I gotta get in one of those two towers. Okay, that one's gone. I'm out of magicka. We'll let my... They can kill those things. Okay, he's dead. We can recharge our weapons now. Okay, we can repair our weapons now. Oh, can't repair when there's enemies nearby. That's... So, I want to get in that one to get up, and maybe I can just get in this one. I don't think I can. Out of magicka. Messed up. I got too busy doing stuff. But I could always pop this and just stay invisible for a second. I got 17 seconds of this one. Okay, these two things taken care of now. What's he got? A Daedric heart. Okay. I think the only way to get into this is to cross over. Maybe there's a way to... I couldn't see a way to... Am I going to have to go through this one to get in here? I think I've already looked all around this one. Okay. This one should go up to there. Okay. And this one looks like the highest one. and then I'll save it when I get to the sigils. The sigil stone. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna kill everything in here. I think I'm just gonna run to the top. Go, mage girl. Oh, that was where I came in. That's not the way up. I want to go up. Somewhere there's a way up here. Isn't there? Maybe I have to go. Can't hardly see in here. I wonder how long this spell's gonna last. Candlelight. Okay. And just keep. Oops. Oh no. Well, if I fall down there, I think I want that thing up, so if I fall. I wonder if I can jump all the way. I don't know. Let's don't fall. Let's just don't fall. Oh, there's a switch here. There, okay. There, that'll have that up, so if I fall down, I don't fall into those spikes. I don't know if it'd matter. We'll just see what's up at the top here. Okay, he knocked him off. I should have left the spikes up, so no, it just heals you. That's all. We could kill him. We might as well. Where is my... I can't see. There he is. Okay, killed him. I don't really feel like carrying all that out. I don't think the only thing down there was a, and it doesn't matter if it's down because we're going over here to go to the next higher one. Let's get that buff going. That's a Magicka regen buff. So is that, and it's a day drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I didn't watch my health. Dang. I think I got a quick save there. I didn't pay attention to my health. Darn. I'm mad at myself. Hit hard. Okay. Oh, there's two of them there. So what I want to do, I want to... that's killed everything here. That's where we came in. Door to the renting hall. So I'm on master level. Oh, it got my day drift too. So did I capture a soul? Hopefully. Okay, we'll repair if there should be no enemies here. Yeah, see, my curious is already at 0. I don't... So it's probably good to throw 50 armor on, or 25 or so. And that's the best light armor there is. And it's already at 0, but I hadn't healed since I started this. I mean, I hadn't repaired since I... Probably ought to make armor last longer. Not that I need the health, but I could have taken it. Citadel, I think that's where I need to go. We'll see. I could have... where we came from? Looks like where we can usually never... Oh, this... Yeah. We'll go through here. And then the next couple of rooms will be at the top level. I have a longer version of these, but don't really like them. Okay, so it came up from there. Where's my... That was an enemy, Daedra. Make you strong. Did my Wrong button. I think I strengthened them both. I killed them anyway. I think, see, I have one spell to strengthen other, but it also boosts my willpower. My magicka regen. Willpower is magicka regen. Boost my willpower and my magicka regen. Yeah, that's where we want to go. So we got, and then, so I start this one. It busts my magicka. Like, if we wait a while, our magicka is at 600. So we'll boost everything. Both our regen and our magicka. And then we added 695. We had 95 magicka and our willpower is 195. Then when I summon the Daedroth, now my magicka is 790. That's as high as it's going to get. And my willpower is 3x. And then I can drink a health pot, and then I can strengthen him. And that gives him, so he can tank stuff. This would be harder if I didn't use that summon. But his master too is pretty hard. I mean, you gotta cheese something. Oh, should have gone for that. Yeah, I'll try to fight these guys by myself. So. I must have missed one of my ramp up spells. Oh. I think I'm out of Soul Gem is empty. Quit running away. What did he have? He's got a bunch of scrolls. They'll sell for a lot. See, you probably need to take those Daedric hearts, but I'm duping stuff. This game's got a real easy dupe. I'll show it to you. To be honest, I don't like in games like going out and trying to find lockpicks and stuff. So I dupe. Now I'm probably abusing a dupe here, but that doesn't sell for much. I've already got everything I need, so you'd probably be taking a lot of this stuff to sell it. But A, I'm streaming, and B, so you don't want to watch me go sell a bunch of stuff. And B, I've already searched him. That wasn't a lot to be at the Cygo level. This is the last level. Oh, so yeah, one of my mods is messed up. It sometimes hides. It's a hide hair mod. Let's see. We'll put her sandal back on. We don't really need to. Which is probably what enchant next. So we got reflect damage on self. Alright, that's another reflect. I could use that. I could use that. I could take off the mundane ring and get more reflection. Resist magic, more reflect. See, I'd just be wearing more of those instead of. I think I've already got a journeyman report. Let's go by value. Yeah, I need an expert retort. I've got everything else. Okay, so this is the other. So I'm duping stuff. I'm wearing the mundane ring with a Breton, which is Breton's got 50% magic resist, but it's in the game. I mean, so I'm using it. Mundane ring is 50. So normally magic won't hurt me. So what I usually do here is I do a save, and I'll just save over this save, and then I do a quick save, and then I'll do a brand new save. I don't know why I do all this, and then we'll see what we get. I mean, normally I go down and loot everything, but I'm not going to do that now. Okay, so go over here and resist shock on self. So that's not that great. So I would do this, load, yes, until I get a 50 magicka. But that's kind of saves coming. It'll take about a half hour. So don't do that. Okay, there's a 45 fatigue on yourself. So that's Oblivion. And then my mod, every time you load it up, it doesn't hide her helmet. So if I hit I'll just go back to that other save. It'll do an auto save here. Yeah, I just hit hide helmet. Every time I do that, I have to hit hide helmet. I can show you the character creator if you want to see it, but it'll mess up all my stats. Let's go delete that one save. How'd I do that? Load game. R. And then I'll show you how. And now this is you need to, if you want to do this mid-game, you might want to take a picture of all your spells, but you definitely want to take, you definitely want to look at what all your numbers are here, personality, luck. So I've got 100, I got 79 in personality and 61 in luck. And I've quit leveling up because it just makes the enemy, so I am doing some save scum like things, but my character is, where does it say that? Is level 38. So you don't need to take them above 25. And the monsters just get more health as the levels get higher. So anyway, you want to write down what all these numbers are because it's going to reset them. And you want to write down what all these numbers are because it's going to reset them. For me, I just have to remember speechcraft is 34, marksman's 82, hand-to-hand's 14, athletics is 72. So I would write those down, and then I go in here. Let's make her different. It's show race menu. Show race menu. And then I think you hit, I don't think it changed that. Hit this button here. So that's the same thing. Yeah, that would make her male or female. And then I shouldn't have had her in a, should have had her standing up. It's going to be Let's, can I put her weapon away? No, I can't. Let's just end out of this. We can't go back really. So I didn't change anything. But you'll see all her stats are changing now. Let's put her weapon away. We'll just take her helmet off for now. Where's her helmet at? These things don't work. Sometimes you have to. It's not sorting alphabetically. Sometimes you have to go over here and then come back to get it to sort. So I'll take her helmet off. Okay, that's good. So now we'll do the same command. Let's see if it did an auto-save. No, it didn't. Okay. But let's look at her character stats. See, it's changed them all. It's remove some from strength. They're all different now. So I don't think, somebody said it might affect her spells, but she seems to still have all her spells. But it will reset all your character. Her class is still the same class, but it reset these. It just filled them in random numbers. So you want to write that down and then do the command. Set AV. I think it's, and then whatever the name of the thing is. Strength. Can I spell strength? There's a G in there. Nope, that's strength. I don't know why I'm so retarded. Oh, there's an N. Okay, set strength 100. I think this is what the command is. Player. I don't think. Player. Maybe that's what it is. Strength with a G. G. Strength. It just looks wrong. Let's do speed. Set AV. Why can't, I'm so retarded today. Strength, there we go. I remembered. My mind just blanks out on stuff sometimes. I don't know if it's, I think it's just set AV, but we could try them both. Nope, it's not that. Player. Dot. Okay, so now we'll go back, and so you're gonna have to go back and fix all these. So our strength's now 100. We could do speed. Speed's 91. Hit the tilde key. Console. What was it? Speed we were gonna do. Speed was 91. It'll be 100 now. Oh, and it might be good to take off anything that lowers or raises your abilities. Yeah, speed went up to 100. And sometimes two things can happen. You can have a disease. Look over in effects. I don't have any negative effects, but sometimes you've got animal disease or vampirism, and that will reduce your character stats here. And sometimes somebody did a drained strat, so you can either go to, I think, an alien well, or you can just keep a bunch of these on you. I could have demonstrated the dupe, but it's pretty easy, and it's not too hard to. All you do dupe stuff is just click something. You go to container, open it, and click that and put 1 in there and then drag a whole stack of something higher and then hit enter real quick and it'll add however many were there. But these I always keep restore every ability, restore speed, strength, willpower. So if somebody, an enemy could drain my intelligence, it might be 96. So if I drank one of those potions, it would fix it. I think there's a spell you can get that I don't have. Maybe it's in Shivering Isles or something, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 7 traits. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's 8. So I'm missing one of them. So, but anyway, I would probably wait so these weren't red and before I did that. But anyway. So let me get her in a good pose. Let's do I wonder if this will show up in the menu. Candlelight. It's called candle. Oh, I don't see it here. Oh, I need to be on the self menu. You got self, touch, and range. I think that's all of them. Oh, she can't do that now because she's lost her skills. Okay. Okay. See, because, well, anyway. What is it? What's the command for that? Most consoles, if you keep hitting up, it'll keep going back through your commands. So let's go to next. Okay, well that's better than before. There's our character, but you can't. Okay. Can I zoom in on her? Nope, I can't. So I could take her eyes, move them up, or move them down. I guess down they get real big, and up we can make them a little bit smaller. You take the brow and give her an evil brow. This is the overall height of the brow. Moving that up will make her eyes bigger too. Or moving the inner up gives her that sad look. But I've already got them. Move that down. I guess you can't do that a lot with a Breton. Or you can give her more of an evil look and get that outer brow up and this one down. Too bad I can't zoom in on this. I think you can in the main character creator, but this is a mod that replaces that hair. I think I started out I had this hair. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had that hair. The hairs are terrible in this game. I would say half those hairs are completely unacceptable. I'm trying to find one I would even. Sometimes I like a mohawk in my games if the hairs are just terrible. Seems like every game has mohawks. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4 guy here. Oh, these are all unisex. They didn't even make special female hairs. Is my guess. That hair is not. And then you can change the length of it. I mean, I like that okay, but I like her new hair better. People run that one a lot. The bangs are kind of short. Give it a mullet. And that's a mod. I could have done a better job with the hairs. Anyway, so So nobody can figure out how to do the hair color, but this is the root color. This is the tip color. If we change the gradient, I think the gradient goes further down in the hair. It changes it further down. I think the gradient amount seems to mix. Oh, I don't know what it. So I have a. So if I made that a bigger, less. Yeah, I swapped them. If I was to swap them around and put that. Did I use white? And then like that pink. Yeah, I swapped them around. I don't know what the salt and pepper just seems to make it. Well, it's a white hair. What if we did blue? That's weird. We did light blue. So what would the salt and pepper do? Put more white hair in it? I'm not sure. So the gradient, I think that just, I'm not sure what it does. The gradient amount makes it go up towards the root. Yeah. So what would this do if we had that up there? Nothing. When we go down to here, well, I'm not seeing a big change, but it can with some things I've noticed. Anyway, enough of the hair. What do we have? What if we had dark purple roots and white hair and blonde hair? Blonde yellow hair? Now it doesn't seem to be. Oh, we got. Maybe it doesn't like darker colors. I think I broke the hair. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I get that window to go away. So, what will we do? Salt and pepper. I think that just mixes in some white. Just takes a little of the root out, and the contrast is lightens whatever you put in. Yeah. Okay, so we could do that. Style head, what does tone do? As long as I'm in here, I might as well play with it a look for a second. Stick color, dark red, eyeshadow color. I put in blue. I don't think I put in blue. Oh, I did. Yeah, that's eyeshadow, not. There's no slider for it. We could give her emo black lips. What is there, something blacker? I didn't see anything on the. Oh, this one right here. I don't know if any of them were really. I couldn't figure out what bruise and bright did. Oh, but yeah. Eyelids pale red. This is eyelids, but it's changing other stuff. Skin tint. I use that, but you could make her more dark, less dark. You make her hair black. I would do with her as I would. The eyes, I don't know what to do with them. Give them big brown eyes. The eyes aren't too great. Oh, but I did get a new mod for eyes, so they could be better. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, it took out some of the... I think it made all of them white. Or a lot of them white. No, that's... I don't know. It's hard to see without zooming in on the eyes what it's doing. So I could go into hair and hit... Okay, right to color. I think we give her... People said they couldn't get black hair. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't once you've chosen other stuff. That's that salt and pepper. They had that turned up. Hair tip color, which is the main one. You do the hair tip color as do the root color as black. Hair tip color, we can make that bright fire engine red. So it's just these sliders here you have to fix them to get or something darker. There. Now we could that just changes the break point between them. Just curious. Okay, it looks pretty black to me. Okay, that lightens it. They probably had that up. Eyebrow color. I thought oh yeah, that's the color of eyebrows. Okay. So we could I was gonna fix this. What's the darkest thing I can get? Just I can't really fade it in too good. Probably a brown. Okay, that's not too bad. I can't tell what the eyes look like, and the rest of the things is you can just go through and okay, there's not much body stuff. Head. We could give her a tighter mouth. Which is going to be hard to do without messing up everything. Well, maybe we could lower this down a little bit to make her just a little bit different. That affects the width of her mouth. So does this more. Now if we hard to make your mouse smaller. Brett's having